should be fun. Movie should be fun. Movie should be fun. Movie should be fun, yeah!
Hello, movie maniacs! Grubby Phil here, and today we're going to talk about a film starring Dwayne, The Rock Johnson! It's quite a short film, so this will be a nice short review. It's called Walking Tall, and it's actually a remake of an old film, which is sort of loosely based on a true story. It's about a guy, he comes back from the army to his small town. The mill that his dad and he used to work at has been shut down, replaced by a casino built by this sort of town rich kid, and they were sort of childhood frenemy rivals. He's got a girlfriend. Basically, he gets roughed up at this club. He becomes sheriff and he cleans the town up. That's your kind of brief synopsis. But basically, it opens up and it's kind of, you get a kind of Rambo feel to it. He's walking through the town, he's back from the army, and two cops pick him up and kind of take him to where he's going, and it has a sort of friendly but slightly uncomfortable Rambo, so the beginning of First Blood, I should say, rather than Rambo feel to it, because Rambo technically is the fourth Rambo film. We're talking about First Blood. Well, we're not. We're talking about Walking Tall, but the Rambo reference was about First Blood. We'll do that one day. Yes, we will. Anyway, he has a family set up, a sister, her son, and there's a little sort of crystal meth storyline in there, which gets him really angry. So he'd already been to the casino. He'd had a fight with these guys, he'd roughed him up, it all gone a bit wrong. He sort of recovered himself a bit. The casino owner guy offers him a seedy little job, which he of course turns down. And then he finds out that the dealers of the crystal meth were the bouncers who fucked him up. So he goes and he gets this. He doesn't take a gun because bad things happen when he has guns, which is a Rock recurring theme if anyone's seen the Rundown / Welcome to the Jungle, which we also will do one day. He gets this awesome log. It's like this long, I guess a 4x4 probably. And he just smashes this casino up, and he's kicking ass, and he's smashing this log all over the place. It's great. It's one of my favorite movie weapons ever, actually. A big fucking log in the hands of The Rock, just messing stuff up and smashing. It's great. I love the log. Anyway, during his trial, he basically goes well into contempt of court and stuff that would probably be never allowed in a real court. And he pitches himself as the next sheriff. He fires his lawyer, he runs for sheriff, and of course he's elected. His buddy, Johnny Knoxville, who's like his drug-recovered friend from school, and a slightly unlikely pairing, but Knoxville's actually okay, becomes his deputy. They go about fucking shit up. He's got the big log, shaped down and on the wall. He lives in a little sort of police station, which is kind of Rambo-esque as well, actually. There's a big shootout at the station, and all the walls and the desks. I think the director would watch Rambo, or at least the art director. Anyway, The Rock. I don't think I've ever seen him bad in something. So he's pretty cool in this. I mean, The Rock is one of those guys who kind of plays The Rock to varying degrees, but he's great. Knoxville, as the sort of best friend sidekick, he's surprisingly okay, actually. I'm not a big Jackass fan, but he didn't really annoy me. He was kind of funny. I like that. There was the family. His family were great. The love interest, who'd also briefly been with a bad guy, she was pretty convincing. She was all right. The bad guy was a kind of steely, blue-eyed Aryan fellow, and he was okay. At the end, he and The Rock fight, of course, outside the sawmill, which is where they're making the drugs. Spoilers. I don't 100% buy that this guy could hold his own in a fight against The Rock. That is the problem when you get guys like The Rock or Schwarzenegger. Who do you fight them with where you really believe it? Unless you get Vin Diesel and The Rock, Fast 5, then you can let's smash stuff together, it's gonna be good. Yeah, so The Rock kind of looks like he's pulling his punches until he decides not to with this guy. But he wins, and he stays sheriff, the town's cleaned up, the sawmill is opened back up again, and the casino is closed. It's a nice little film. Was it fun? Hell yes, it's fun. It's really nice. I think it's under 90 minutes long, if I remember correctly. And if you just want a fun, really kind of, I don't want to say low budget, though I imagine the budget was low, but it's very professional. If you just want a little action film, you don't want massive explosions, you're not looking for computer graphics, you're not looking to sit there for 2.5 hours and really slog through something. You just want to enjoy a film where The Rock puts some bad things right. Then this film is absolutely for you. I can thoroughly recommend Walking Tall. Anyway, it's been Grubby Phil. Thank you for talking about Walking Tall with me, and I'll see you soon. Boom!
They should be fun, yeah!